Hello guys, Bud here with Dependable Lawn Care, and wanted to talk to you today about wide brim hats and a couple of them that we've tried this year. The reason we started using these wide brim hats was to help cut down on heat exposure and UV exposure. If you haven't tried a wide brim hat, I would highly suggest that you do try it. It's almost like having a shade tree to stand under the whole time you're working. And these wide brim hats really help a lot with reducing heat fatigue through the day. And again, like I said, sun exposure. So the two brands that I have here are the SA Fishing Company and Quicksilver. And let me look at the SA Fishing and see. Yeah, it's just SA Company, so I guess that's their own brand. I like the underside of these SA Fishing because you can get different patterns and colors, and you can get different badges that come on the front. One of the main differences is the size of the straw that's used. As I said, this is a much larger straw, and the hat overall width is 15 inches on the SA. And then on the Quicksilver, it's 17 inches. So the Quicksilver actually has a little bit more protection, a little bit more shade production. The one thing that I like about the SA Fishing, okay, I like the style. They're comfortable. They're lightweight. I like the pattern that you can get on the underside, so when you're wearing it, you can kind of see the pattern, and that's nice. The drawstrings on both of them are about the same. They're just a bead on a string, so they're basic, What I don't like about the SA Fishing and why I decided to try the Quicksilver was that these SA Fishing hats are getting tore up pretty quick. We noticed within the first couple weeks that they were starting to crack and break along the top edge here, and the straw is just, the weave is coming apart. Now a lot of that is from hitting branches. You kind of scrape the top of your hat sometimes on branches and things when you're working, when you're mowing, when you're weed eating, etc. Just don't quite duck far enough and you catch the edge of the branch. Well, that's pretty normal, and we need something that's going to hold up better. So one of the posts that I was following on Facebook, one of the pages rather that I was following, they were talking about hats, and they had actually tested both hats and found that the Quicksilver was just a much better hat as far as longevity and overall quality. Now you notice that this hat, it's kind of losing its shape. It's sort of sunken into itself right there. Let me get back here. You can kind of see it a little better. They don't hold their shape great. And the top of the hat, now that it's getting torn up, it's not really holding its shape very well at the top. You can see how this one's still crisp and clean. Now both of these are used. I've used both of these the same amount of time. And you can see the top of this Quicksilver, there's no damage. And it's not because I stopped scraping the top of my hat on things, because that definitely didn't happen. I mean, that's almost a daily occurrence when I'm out mowing. Somehow or another, I always manage to scrape the top of my hat on a branch when I'm trimming or when I'm mowing. So it's not for lack of damage. It's just that it's holding up much better. This straw, even though it's a finer straw, seems to be a lot tougher. The hat holds its shape really well. The inside band it's a nice thick elastic band. It's very comfortable. It absorbs the sweat really good. And this hat's also, you can kind of see through it. I don't know if you can see that very well on the camera. There you go. So you can kind of see through it, and it really helps with airflow to help kind of keep you cooled down, but it's still blocking out most of the sun and the UV. So so far we're really liking the Quicksilver hats. a lot more than the SA Fishing. And I'm not trying to bash the SA Fishing hats. These are good hats for what they are. The first ones that we ever tried, and other than breaking down rather quickly, I don't really have any major complaints about them. I like the style of them, and all of that. So the other thing that I need to talk about is price point. Now, there's a big difference on price point. So this hat is going to run you between $30 and $40 on SA Fishing Company's website, and that they have package deals and stuff like that. So that's why I say it runs between $30 and $40. But you're probably going to spend about $40 to get the hat, even if you get a package deal. Okay. The Quicksilver I ordered on Amazon.com, and I got it for $19, free shipping. So basically half the price, and I feel like a better quality hat overall. So I just wanted to show you guys both of these. You might not have seen these up close in person or anything. If you're like me, there's not a store around here that carries these, so I just had to kind of do the research on my own to figure out what I wanted, and then order them and try them out. And that's why I held off as long as I did on making this video, because I wanted to give both of them an equal amount of time. And right now it's August, so I've already used these large brim hats most of the season. Gage and I both, so we both have one of each, and we both stopped using this one, and we've been using only this one for the last 2 or 3 months, because we just prefer these. They're just a little bit better quality hat. So anyway, that's probably enough of me rambling on, but I just wanted to do a video, compare the two, and let you guys decide for yourself, what you want to do. But I would definitely recommend, if you're in the lawn care profession, that you get a wide brim hat to use outside. It does help you stay cooler. It's not for style, it's not for looks, it's none of that. It's just, it helps you stay cooler, and it helps cut down on UV protection, and that's one thing that we take pretty seriously. I mean, you guys watch my videos, you see us wearing the long sleeve performance shirts, the UV protection type shirts. They're UVP, I think it's 50 on the shirts that we use. And I'm telling you guys, it helps a lot. Wearing those long sleeve SPF shirts that are made for being out in the sun. Those performance type shirts. A nice loose fitting performance shirt and one of these bigger hats helps a lot with just cutting down on heat fatigue through the day and sunburn. Anyway, that's enough, but you guys get the gist, so you can decide for yourself, but now you can see them side by side and make a better decision. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, get out there and make some money, and we'll catch you on the next one.